Okay, like a slow burning fire, I'll be reading chapter 7, Little Italy. It's called Little Italy. It's a couple of weeks later, Friday night, and I'm at a banquet hall in Little Italy with Hopper, setting up our sound system for a fundraiser for the Ottawa Italian Soccer Club. Hopper and I love our tunes. We got this DJ thing going a few years ago to put our self professed skills as musicologists to use and to make a few bucks. We've been best friends since grade 10. We were always talking music at school, and then we did what most guys who couldn't get dates did. Played records in our basements endlessly, listening closely and following the line from Buddy Holly to Dylan to Wilson Pickett to Springsteen. I know I had a kindred spirit for life the day Hopper and I stood on Parliament Hill for hours on a Sunday afternoon and braved the freezing cold to honor John Lennon the week after he'd been shot. We were way back in this huge crowd and we weren't wearing hats. So when these two short girls standing beside us asked if they could sit on our shoulders so they could see, we said, sure, it'll keep our ears warm. It was a win-win, and it was the closest we came to getting dates that year. And then every day in grade 11 homeroom, we wrote a single line from Springsteen's Incident on 57th Street on the side of a bookcase till we had the whole song down. And when Miss Lynch asked us what we were doing, Hopper said poetry. That winter, Hopper and I saw Springsteen in concert at the Civic Center. We were on the floor, 5 rows from the stage, and if anyone asked us most fun you ever had, we'd say January 24th, 1981, Ottawa Civic Center, Bruce, best night ever. We're setting up and the place is empty except for the bar guys. I'm unraveling speaker cable when Ronnie, the guy who hired us, walks up to me. Dude, good to see you, he says. He pulls me in for a handshake hug. You boys set for tonight? You need anything? Yeah, we're set. Good to see you, Ronnie. Just a couple beers, maybe? Yeah, sure, he says. Hey, heard about that thing with that fucking nut bar. Rough, man. Feel bad for you. Fucking crazies on the road. Like, you never know. Yeah, I say. How'd you hear? Don't know. Just heard. Shitty. Yeah, you know. I'll get those beers for you. Blue good? Oh, and here's for tonight. He reaches into his pocket, pulls out an envelope, and hands it to me. Threw a little extra in for you boys. Awesome, Ron. And blue's great, thanks. Ronnie waves to Hopper up on the stage. Hopper yells, Yo, Ronnie! And Ronnie yells, Hopper, better play Rosalita tonight. Rosie, come out tonight. Hopper sends Ronnie a thumbs up as Ronnie heads to the bar. We're all set up, so I put on Higher Love and crank the volume so we can check the levels. The drums kick in, crisp and clear, and I walk from one huge ass speaker to the other and crouch down to make sure it's all good. I'm heading back to the DJ table when I hear someone yell out, Boys! It's Freddie and Sully. Freddie grabs me in a bear hug. How's my pal? He says. He picks me up, lifts me off the floor, and kisses me on both cheeks. I wipe his slobber off my face with my shirt sleeve. What are you guys doing here so early? I say. We're going to grab a beer. We're going to grab a pizza at the Prescott, Sully says, and come back later when the party's rocking. Yeah, good plan, I say. Hopper changes the song to Jackson Browne's The Loadout so we can check the levels on a slow dance song with just vocals and piano. I'm adjusting the levels when Sully says, What song is this? Jackson Browne, I say. Loadout. This song sucks, Sully says. I can't stand this fucking guy. He sounds so whiny. What, Jackson Browne? I say. Yeah, Sully says. He totally sucks. What the fuck? How could you not like this song? It's great. It's The Loadout, man. It's amazing. It's about concerts and roadies and all the people behind the scenes. It's a classic. You can't not like this song. There's no way. It's awesome. Dude, I just don't like it. The song sucks and the guy's got this like stupid whiny voice and I don't like him. And what do you care anyway? I care because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like if you don't even know Jackson Browne's music. So how can you say he sucks? I do so know Jackson Browne's music, and I don't like it, so fucking get over it. Yeah, I say, you know Jackson Browne. Okay, dude, name 3 songs. Come on, let's hear it. Name 3 fucking Jackson Browne songs besides this one. I didn't say I knew every one of his fucking songs, Sully says. I just said I don't like this fucking song, and I don't like Jackson Browne because he sucks ass and he has a gay voice. Why the fuck don't you? Yeah, but you said his music sucks, which means you know his music enough to say it sucks. So come on. Name 3 fucking songs. Come on, name just one other song by Jackson Browne. And, hey, big guy, Sully says. I'm not a loser like you who knows every little fucking detail about every stupid song that nobody gives a shit about. So I don't like this guy's fucking music. What do you see? You can't even name one Jackson Browne song because you suck ass and you know dick all about music. So why don't you just, hey, Hopper says, enough. Nobody fucking cares about name 3 songs or whatever. Jesus. Sully gives me the finger and I say, right back at you, loser. And then Freddie looks at me and says, hey, I heard what happened. Fucking shitty. You doing okay? Was that the Oliver's night? Nah, next night, driving home from Julie's. Yeah, I don't know. Doing all right. Sully says, yeah, I heard your face was totally fucked, big guy, like puffed up to shit. He laughs loud and piercing. Yeah, I say, wasn't good. You get any pictures? He says with a smile. No, sorry, dipshit. I didn't get any fucking pictures. What the fuck, Sully? Says Hopper. No, I'm not saying that. It's just funny. Like you cut some guy off and I didn't cut him off. Whatever, Sully laughs. I mean, you're out driving around and this happens out of nowhere? Gotta admit, it's kind of funny. Like who'd? Sully, Hopper says. Give it up. That's enough. Why'd you get out of the car anyway? Sully says. Why didn't you just run him over? Or, yeah, run him over. I say, that's what I should have done, Sully. Fuck. I heard the guy kicked you in the head. You went down. Why didn't you come out swinging? You know what I would have done? I'd have taken the fucking guy and, yeah, I say, you're the man, Sully. You'd have kicked his ass for sure. You're my fucking hero. Well, I wouldn't have let the guy kick my ass, I'll tell you that much. No way. I'd have grabbed that fucking guy and, Sully, Hopper says, shut the fuck up, man. All I'm saying is I wasn't surprised. Like you're always what? I say, what? Like at Oliver's, Sully says, the DJ guy, and that was nothing, and he fucking played it later. Yeah, and the bouncer guy totally wanted to kick your ass, big guy. I knocked over a pitcher. The guy was a total dick. He was pissed at all of us. No way, big guy, just you, Sully says. You stood there and smiled at the fucking guy. Wasn't surprised you got your ass kicked. You go around doing, Sully, Freddie says, enough. Let's get going. Doing what? I say, what's your problem, Sully? So I'm not a dud like you fucking fire hydrant. I don't go around being some dipshit who's, yeah, you give people the head vice. And we've been doing that since like fucking grade 10. You've done it. Listen, big guy, I'm just saying. It's funny. You piss someone off and go get your pizza, you fucking dud loser, and stick it up your fucking ass. Geez, big guy, says Sully. What's your, whatever, I say. The fuck out of here, dickhead. Hey, Freddie says to me, don't worry about it. It's just Sully. Who cares? We'll be back later. Freddie and Sully walk away. I grab the headphones out of the seal test milk crate. I plug them into the receiver and adjust the volume while Hopper fiddles with the equalizer levels. He looks over at me. Fire hydrant? He grins. He is a fucking fire hydrant. Fucking Sully, born-ass dipshit loser. What's he ever do besides dick? Calls me big guy. What the? He calls everyone big guy, says Hopper. Because he's a fucking dud. Hey, big guy. What's up, big guy? Fucking get a new line. Thinks he's the man, the fucking loser. Knows dick about music. Should shut his fucking yap. Can't name one fucking Jackson Browne song, the big mouth dipshit. Hopper smiles and shakes his head. Dude, he says, you gotta chill. Yeah, chill. I say, fuck that. The night goes well. We get the crowd up dancing and we ride the wave till after midnight when the crowd thins out. An easy night as usual with Ronnie and his crew who like to drink beer and have fun on the dance floor. Just before closing time, Sully and Freddie come up to the DJ table. They've been dancing all night and they're sweaty. Sully looks at me. Hey, big guy, he says, great job tonight. You boys rocked it. Yeah, it was a good night. Always is here. You were shaking it pretty good, dude, I say, even though he can't dance for shit. Damn right, he says. And hey, about earlier, I say. I'm sorry about that, man. I'm just, a little edgy or something. I don't know. Sorry, dude. I shouldn't have said all that shit. I didn't mean it, Yeah, big guy, it's all good. And hey, about that night, I shouldn't have laughed. I guess I didn't know how bad it was. I was only, yeah, it's okay. I get it. Put it behind us, yeah? Yeah, sure, big guy, he says. It's all good. We shake hands and Freddie puts his arms around us in a big group bear hug, and I feel better, and I think Sully does too. Hopper puts on Sam Cooke's Bring It On Home, a sweet, slow one that'll wrap up the night. The song ends and the dance floor clears. Hopper and I pack our gear and load the car. We get in and I start the car. Fuller's? Hopper says. Sure, I say. And that is the end of chapter 7.